Now, Brendan Holmes, you're from Chirnair.
Yes, Newfield here now.
When were you born?
November 36.
36. That's a good while ago now.
Oh, too far back now.
Oh, and where did you go to school?
It's kind of national school.
And that's besides Navan?
Back in the wood.
In the wood.
That's in the wood.
And who was teaching you there that time?
And Bridie Gibbons, and she married Bridie McHale, and she married Paddy Gibbons. That they had a shop.
And where was the shop?
Where John Navan is now.
Okay, so she was the teacher.
She was a teacher. She taught me.
And was there one teacher school?
Yeah, and there were two. John Joe T. Morton. He lived in Napslochera.
And were there many students in it?
Oh, about 40, I suppose.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
And it went up to primary cert that time, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you do the exam that time?
No, nothing.
No, nothing. You weren't interested in it, no?
No. I went to work at 14.
14, you went to work at 14?
Yeah.
And where'd you go working?
I went foot and turf up on the Narbark with the council.
With the council, yeah?
Yeah.
Were they cutting turf that time?
Well, yeah.
And why were they doing it with it?
We looked at the hospital, Kettleware, to keep the boilers going.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah.
And would they be getting a lot of it, they would?
Oh, the old guy, yeah.
And were there many people working on that now when you were?
There'd be 20, 30 that they cut it and save it and foot it and put it out on the road. And they loaded the wagons in and with the Kettleware.
And how did they cut it?
By hand.
By hand, sleighing, was it? Sleighing, okay.
Yeah.
And how many loads did they cut for a summer now, one season?
Oh, there'd be 20 or 30 big wagons used to leave till there, about
And what kind of money were you paid?
a few shillings a day for foot and turf.
But it was money that time, it was.
For money then, yeah. You could go to the pictures then, or
And what did you do after that then? Did you go
I
to,
went to working for Paddy Gibbons
in where?
in Navan, where John Navan is now, in the shop. I'd be looking after the sheep.
So Gibbons owned at that time, did it?
Yeah.
And was it long on their family? Do you know?
No, I found it father before him, and John Gibbons.
Did he set it up, do you think, did he? Or had somebody owned it before him?
John Gibbons, I don't know who set it up, whether John Gibbons or not. But
So John Gibbons was the first man that you know owned
first man I
it.
knew,
And Paddy was second then.
second man that took over.
And then who took it over after that?
John Navan.
John Navan.
Paddy Navan.
Paddy Navan, John's father. And John is the owner now.
John is the owner now.
It was a different shop, different situation
Oh,
then.
different now, yeah.
What was there that time?
Well, the shop.
And what was in the shop?
Everything. You could buy a trouser, a side, a spade, shovel, pair of Wellingtons, pair of boots, clogs, anything that was going then was in the shop.
Any,
It was like
did you buy food there? Grocery?
yes, yeah. They sold bacon, bread,
Yeah.
everything. You got all your shopping there.
Was there a bar?
Bear was there then.
Was it a busy place that time?
It was a busy place.
Mm.
They used to sell manure. They used to come down from the railway station in Westwood in the big railway wagons, and 200 bags then.
200 weight bags, yeah?
200 weight bags,
And how did you load them and unload them?
Right up on your back.
200 weight.
200 weight.
And were they very heavy?
They were heavy enough, but we didn't take with it. As the one we were used to handling them then.
Like that's the same weight as a 16 stone man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And many of them would you take off, would you take off whatever
Oh,
came?
there'd be 10 or 12 ton in the wagon when they come down. There'd be two carrying it, and then one man up on the back of the wagon, bring it down to the end of the wagon, and you put it up on your shoulder, and you throw it into the shed, and you went out and you got another bag.
Did you ever get hurt?
No.
You never felt it, no?
No.
And how long did you do that for?
I did it for 5 or 6 years.
And you were doing a bit of farming for him as well, were you?
Yeah. Milking the cows then, and
So it was tough going.
it was busy, yeah.
And what-
Sheep, and then shearing the sheep and dipping them, and going to the mountain and bringing them down.
Which mountain would you be up there?
Went up at the back of the
The back of the they're called Ben Gorham, is it? I think.
there, yeah.
Would you go up to the top now? You would.
Go up at the top, you'd be down near the in Ballycroy, you could see the Ballycroy.
So you were very fit that time, were you?
Road.
And
They walked, they were running all the time.
And what did you do next then after that to work?
England.
You went. What age were you when you went to England?
25.
25, yeah. And when you were a young fella down that area, now how did you pass the time at?
We were kicking football in the evenings and
Would you go to dances around that?
go dancing and
And where were the dances that time?
running
Mulrenny.
until Mayor Hall. Yeah,
And so then you went to England.
yeah.
And what was it like in England? Did you like England?
Oh, I loved it. I loved every minute I was in it.
Were you not sad leaving Sheernare?
I was, but you got over that after a few days. You were
And where did you go to in England?
Preston and Lancashire.
And what did you think when you went into Preston after being in Sheernare, where there was it's a
I
very
was trying to change for a first day, but I had 3 brothers day before me, so
it made it a bit easier,
I soon learned the road of the town.
Were you surprised by the size of the big city now? Yeah.
No,
You were-
no.
Had you been to Dublin and Galway and all that
I
beforehand?
was in Dublin.
Dublin, yeah. And what did you work at over there?
I was on the machine, driving machines, and I was driving wagons.
So you were a driver then all your life after that.
Yeah.
Were you able to drive a machine when you went over there, or did you learn it over there?
No, I learned it over there.
Did it take you long, no?
No.
They're easy enough to learn, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Which one were you on that time?
The JTB was the first one I was
The
on.
ACB, yeah.
And then I was on the track machines, the big one.
And how long did you do that for?
About 17 or 18 years on them that time over there.
And what was the money like?
The money was good at that time, but
And
you got more than you'd get at home anyhow.
and what kind of jobs are you on over there?
Pipelines,
Mostly pipelines, is it?
water and sewers and gas and cables and that.
Okay. So what age were you when you came back home then? Around, roughly.
Around 55 I suppose.
55. Did you get married in England?
I
Alright.
got married here in Westport and Noreen, my wife, went back into Preston.
Oh, okay.
And she was 10 years in Preston. And then we came back in 81.
And what did you do when you came back here then?
I was still driving.
Still driving. What age were when you gave up the driving it?
I remember around the 70 mark, I'd say.
And what was life like down in Sheernare now when you were a young fella? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I did that.
Did you do fishing around there? Or?
We were fishing and poaching and all that.
And what were you poaching?
Salmon.
And were there many in it?
Oh, you get a odd one now and again.
And what river were they on?
On the river way at the back of the hill, back of the land there. Yeah.
Were there a lot of them in it at that time?
Oh, there was a lot of land.
The old people tell you that they were thick in the river. Were they thick in the river?
I was.
Did you play any sport when you were young now?
I kicked football.
You kicked the football, yeah.
But I wasn't the best one.
Had they a club down there?
No,
A GA club or
a club in Morani,
in Mulrenny, yeah.
yeah, and Borrashul. And then the amalgamated up and they called it the Borrashul then. Morani joined up, which
Were you ever in the Mulrenny Hotel when you were young now?
I was,
And what would you be doing in there?
dancing.
It was a fairly posh place, was it?
What was past that time.
And where would you dance in Mulrenny? Had it a dance hall they had?
I had a dance hall in Morani, yeah.
In the...
There was an old dance hall at the bottom of the Pound Brae. And then that done away with and they built a new one of those in beside the railway station,
Up at the back now,
up at the back.
where the laundry is now, is it?
See the laundry is now, that's it, yeah.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah.
And that belonged to the parish, did it?
They belong to the parish, yeah.
And who used to play up there? What bands did you have up there?
I forget.
Forget them all.
The Blue Notes used to play in it anyway, I don't remember.
Yeah. And did you ever dance inside in the hotel?
Yeah, doing dancing in the hotel then.
Who played in there? Frank Chambers, did he ever play in there, did he?
It probably was.
Yeah. Well, they're a very nice place, the hotel that time.
It was.
Who used to go to it mostly?
No, the lads around the place used to go. Girls,
No, the tourists.
tourists there, yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. They used to bring the man by the name of Pat Malloy, Sean Malloy's father. He was driving for the railway, out the hotel, and he used to pick all the tourists up at the railway station here in Westport and bring them back down to the hotel. And he brought them up again and when they were going and a big wagon that time. Big,
The wagon belonged to the hotel, belonged to the hotel, not
Yeah.
Pat Malloy, no?
no,
He wasn't the taxi man himself, no?
no, he
No.
was just a driver. He had a driver's peaky cap on him and all that.
He had a lot, yeah.
He had the whole lot.
And what kind of tourists were coming up to you? Were they foreigners or?
Well, I suppose we foreigners
Yeah. And
and then he'd pick it up if we were passing, he'd pick it up and bring us back to school when we were coming back from Dublin, from Westport.
oh, that was nice.
Yeah, he was a very nice man.
And did you go to school in Westport?
No,
No.
no.
Did Pat Malloy play music himself? Like all the sons are famous for music.
Oh, I never remember him playing that.
Never remember him playing. Did you ever play yourself? No.
No music in me.
So looking back on it, what was the best part of your life? Do you think?
Nah, no. I suppose when I got married and settled down.
Mm. And how did you end up in Westport?
Was Nori was from down to me, yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
The father and mother had the house here in Westport, so we moved back into that.
You like Westport?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you like about it?
Well, it was nice people in it and
Yeah.
good neighbours all round.
Nice place.
Fell out with no one yet.
That's important.